My guys ということで、今夜も始まりました、英語の質問なんでも来いのライブ配信です。とりあえず、いつもこれをアーカイブで見てらっしゃる方は、またいつものようにね、誰かが入ってきて、そして僕が誰かと会話しているところまで飛ばし早送りしながら見に行ってもらえたらなと思います。そして今は、この9月の26日から僕の発音矯正コース、値上がりするので、値上がり前に現在の価格からのさらに割引価格で受講できますという、キャンペーンを今やっております。でそのキャンペーンのリンクもチャットボックスの一番、今現段階でチャットボックスの一番下にね、コメントで僕入れてあるので、よかったら、そこを見ていってください。そして、ルールさん、ね、ちょいちょい僕のライブ配信来てくださる方ですね。ルールさんから、中学英語の参考書と問題集をとりあえず1回やったと。で、その後どうしたらいいでしょうか。高校英文法のレベルに行ったらいいでしょうかっていう質問が、コメントで来てたんで、それにお答えすると、僕としては、もう一周、ルールさんもそう書かれてたかな。もう一周、その参考書と問題集、やって、知識をね、とにかく頭に定着させる。なんならもう2周やってもいいかなと思います。で、その上で高校英文法の方に行くと、高校英文法って、なるほど、中学英文法にこれが付け足されてるんだっていうのがよく見えてくると思います。どの部分が高校英文法なんだろうっていうところがね。なので、2週か3週ぐらいやってから高校英文法に行ってもいいかなというふうに僕は思います。高校英文法って言っても、結局高校英文法の、例えば参考書と問題集買っても、中には当然ね、中学英文法の内容全部含まれてるんですよ。もう全部含まれてるんですよね。で、もう一からそれも解説してる。で、問題もあるっていう感じなんで、普通。だってね、高校英文法で新たに学ぶ部分だけが載ってる本っていうのはもうないと思ってください。なんで、結果的にもう一回中学英文法をやることにもなるので、そういうもんだと思って取り組んでいただけたらなと思います。で、あと、発音矯正コースについてはね、今さっき言ったように割引キャンペーン現在やっております。9月26日までの無料カウンセリングへの申し込み、まで適用いたします。新規の方に限りますがね。で、リンク、その値下げの話についてのリンクは、チャットボックスの中の一番下を見てください。そして、発音矯正コースのその内容そのものについてのホームページっていうのは、これもまた、チャットボックスの中の、文発メソッド、ドミノ式英語の発音矯正コース、というところにリンクも貼ってあるので、そこを見ていただけたらなと思います。Oh, it didn't take 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm done now.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, I made it quick. And then, I just wait for someone to come in and ask me questions about anything about English. That's what I do. And I answer their questions on the spot.
Did you reference textbooks? Is that what you did?
No, that was in answering to a question from one of the viewers. This person left a question in one of my YouTube videos in the comment section. So I read it today. So I gave the answer. I gave the answer to him just now. So probably he will watch this live stream.
Has to do with the textbook?
He was asking me about what to do next because he just finished one grammar book at a junior level grammar book. So he was asking me if he should just go on to the next level or do the same textbook again.
Oh, okay.
And then my answer is do it again or even, twice. Yeah. And then go on to the next level. But when you get the next level, when you get a textbook at the next level, it actually includes the junior level too. So you actually review what you have done already anyway. So that'll be like second or third time of reviewing anyway. Mhm. But for Japanese people, of course, foreign grammar is really difficult to understand. And so they have to keep, making sentences or, answering questions, doing drills. We have to keep doing that. Because it's often the case that when we speak in English,
Repetition.
the word order is sometimes totally the opposite of our way of speaking. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
I've been learning that. It's the word positioning is completely different
Yeah.
than if you were to say it in English.
Hmm. And then for me, it's kind of easier to make sentences in English because you only have to put words in the right order, right? But in Japanese,
Mhm.
oh my God, it's so difficult because the word order doesn't decide the meaning. The particles, the particles actually decide the meaning of the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's comes with the particle. So as long as, for example, a noun has a particle with it, it can be anywhere in the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was learning about particles, and I haven't been able to study lately, but that's how come I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It is quite unique.
So you can say, I ate fish. Fish ate I. It's like that in Japanese. They're the same.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting how, and it's not just Japanese; it's multiple foreign languages. The end of the word's tone. It can be the same word, but the way it goes up, flat, or down determines what the word is.
Right. Green さんこんばんは。There's one guy. Yeah, so well, for us, we can make a sentence in different ways so easily, meaning the same thing, but the word order is so different. But in English, it's like fixed totally, right? Basically, except for adverbs.
Yeah.
今日は早い時間に高評価だけ押しに来ました。おう、ありがとうございます、グリーンさん。質問はないの？ This guy says, he just came here to push the like button.
Well, there you go. There's a like.
Yeah, one like there. ちなみに今ね、別ライブ配信でアメリカ人の友人と喋ってます。Sorry, keep going.
I was going to say, so I listen to Japanese music.
Mm-hmm.
What I find interesting is not just the cadence. When y'all talk, it sounds so fast.
Yeah, well.
But the singing, when it's slowed down, it's really odd because it sounds completely different, as well as it actually favors more of a French tongue language.
Right. I don't know if I can explain it, but almost all letters in Japanese have vowel there. So we have a lot of syllables, like syllables after syllables. It's like that when we speak in Japanese. So the syllables actually make rhythms, right, in the music. So maybe we don't want to put all the syllables, so fast.
Maybe.
Yeah, it needs to be a little bit slow, maybe. うん。ごめんなさいね。ルールさんこんばんは。ルールさんからのね、質問ね、今日の、この配信の冒頭で答えてます。なので、冒頭見てください。久々に今日オンライン英会話したので聞いて遊んでます。あ、なるほど、なるほど。あと今他にもね、見てくださってる方いらっしゃいますが、英語の質問なんかあったらしてください。ちょうど今ね、アメリカ人の友人とね、喋ってるのでね、寝る前のストレッチ体操しながら、あ、なるほど、なるほど。楽しんでてください。Okay, well, sorry. We were talking
No,
about
I love
songs,
hearing the
Japanese
language.
songs. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting because I've watched movies and shows in Japanese,
hmm
and I listen to music in Japanese, and I don't know why, but recently, and even my son picked it up. He was like, "Why does it sound French?"
Oh, okay. Hey, Judy, how are you?
So yeah, and it's only in some of the music, the slower music.
Yeah, right. But at the same time, some Japanese rappers, they speak so fast in their songs.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I actually follow one.
Okay. I'm good, and you?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
And I like their music. They do a little bit of everything, but they do rap.
Mm.
And how they do it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Your language sounds so much more difficult than mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the difference between English and Japanese, when you hear clear vowels in English, it's where the accent is, stress is put, right? Like interesting, interesting kind of thing. And in Japanese, it'll be omoshiroi. So it's like omoshiroi. It's like that. 5 syllables there. So it's so different, and at the same time, when you do rap in English, they put a lot of words in one sentence, so in one go, in one breath. So it sounds almost like Japanese too, in a sense, because there are so many stresses there.
Well, like our language, English language, doesn't have a lot of tongue rolling in the speaking of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's where I say the cadence is what intrigues me the most, because of how the use of air pockets and with the tongue, as well as the way the tongue hits the top of the mouth, the back of the teeth, or it rolls certain words is interesting, because we don't have that in a lot of our words.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you're born speaking a language, your mouth has learned the air pockets to produce that sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's why most people that learn a new language, that they are not a native speaker.
Yeah.
Because they haven't developed their mouth and the pockets in the back of the mouth to produce the correct sound.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is what I usually teach. It's about how you use your muscles in your body. Like when we speak in Japanese, we do not really use abdominal muscles, and we use more muscles around our jaws, right? Yeah, so that we can pronounce utter vowels better. And so we use power with muscles. But in English, you guys use air pressure and you use air. Yeah. So the source of power is different. But you also have to use muscles in your belly. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
belly or chest.
and so we use more power in our chest and throat and jaws. Yeah. And then by doing that, our throats are kind of fastened a little bit than English speakers. So not much air can go through. Yeah. So the voice is kind of quieter when we speak in Japanese because we do not use much air. Yeah. So instead of this, we utter vowels clearly so that the listeners can understand what we are saying. And that's what we do in Japanese.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is what I teach to my students. So this is how we speak. So we have to change this, and then to change it, we have to do this and do that, and we have to focus on our belly more, and the amount of air we breathe in and how we breathe out. This is the secret of pronouncing English, even alphabet better.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And a lot of teachers who teach pronunciation, they always talk about how people should move their mouth and tongue only. But I'm like, no. There is basis in your body there, and that's how you speak in English. Speak in English anyway. So you gotta learn how to use your body.
Let's see.
英語の時はロールに乗れないです。ロールって何？
You want me to make you an omelet? You want me to make you breakfast? Sure.
ご覧の皆さん、僕が普段素で英語で喋ってる時はこんな感じです。で、もうね、見てる人によってはもう日本人とは思えないレベルだと思います。見てる人によってはね。で、これをちゃんと僕理屈で説明できるんですよね。どうやったらこれができるかっていうのをね。なのでよかったら今ね、キャンペーン中の僕の発音矯正コース受けていただけたらなと思います。ね、こんなにペラペラに喋ってるのをどうやったらいいのか全部ちゃんと理屈で説明できるんでね、僕ね。ありがとうございます。どんな方ですか？僕と同じぐらいの年の、2児の母かな？ 2 児の母かな？頭結構いい人ですね。で、上の子供が大学卒業したら、なんか海外に行って働きたいって言ってはります。
Trying to get laundry baskets.
Right.
Today is laundry day in the main house.
口の動かし方と波に乗ってる両方ができます。それはね、ちゃんと発音の仕方学んでないからです。多くの発音矯正のね、レッスンだとか、YouTube に上がってるビデオとかでは、本当のちゃんとした英語の発音の仕方、語ってないんですよ。ほとんど。なので、みんな知らないんです。発音の教えてる先生たちも知らないんですよ。どうやったらいいのか。で、僕は全部それ理屈で説明できるっていうのが、僕の、レッスンのね、強みですね。 だから、口の動かし方ばっかり気にしてもね、発音上手にならないです。絶対に無理です。で、一般に教えられてるフォニックスっていうかありますけど、フォニックスばっかりやっても絶対発音上手にならないです。断言します。でそれで発音上手になってる人もいるんですよ。それはね、その人のね、個人差です。音に敏感な人は教えられてないことまで勝手にやってるんですよ。だから先生が言ってないことまで勝手にやってるからより上手くなるっていうパターンが実際あるんですよね。でもそうじゃない人は、フォニックスだけやったって何も変わんないです。対して。僕はそのね、自然にやっちゃう人たちはなんで自然にやってしまうのかとか、何をその人たちはして上手に聞こえるのかとか、全部説明できるんですよね。多分、そのタイプの発音指導ができる先生って、めっちゃ数少ないです、日本で。めっちゃ数少ないです。僕のお知り合いの中でも、それちゃんと僕レベルで分かってる人一人しかいない。お知り合い以外含めると、さらに3、4人ぐらいいるかなっていう感じ。どういう出会い、何の出会いですか？フォニックスで大抵よくなるものだと思ってました。いや、グリーンさん、それはね、大間違いです。もうね、ものすごい大きな間違いです。フォニックスで発音が良くなると思ってるの。それはね、フォニックス全くやってない人とやった人で多少の差がつくけど、やった人でも僕の教え方で発音を学んだ人と、フォニックスだけやった人、雲泥の差のレベルがつきます。たかが数週間から数ヶ月で、もう全然違う結果が出ます。うん。今からされてるアメリカ人の方とです。僕のもう一ついつもやってるライブ配信ですね。その配信に、聞きに来てくれるんですよ。ちなみに、僕のこれがね、僕のその発音矯正のね、ホームページですね、ウェブサイト上の。ここに、冒頭の方に動画が2つあるけど、2番目の動画見てほしいんですけど、僕ほんまに3時間程度で、生徒さんの発音1回ガラッと変えれるんですよね。で、こんなことができる先生がほぼ日本にいないです。ほんまに指で数えれる程度しかいないです。3時間程度でここまでの変化を及ぼす先生って。なんで、ぜひぜひね、この今僕が最後に入れたリンク開いて、で、ビフォーアフターの動画が、そのサイトの中に、上の方に入ってるので、ぜひぜひ見てください。びっくりされると思います。ショート動画じゃなくて、no, I'm just trying to sell my course. Yeah. Trying to make an impression that my course is better than others.
I'm sold.
Thank you. そうやね。今、せっかくここで話してくれてるから、このアメリカ人の女性が、僕の英語の発音、どんな風に思ってるのか、そしてなんで僕のライブ配信にしょっちゅう来てくれるのか、この2つを聞いてみるので、ね、今から、みんなその返事を待ってみましょう。実際このアメリカ人女性今から僕質問して喋ってもらいます。 Okay, I said to my viewers on YouTube, I'm going to ask this American lady here um, what she thinks about my English pronunciation, and also why she comes to my stream every day. Not every day, but she comes to my stream often. So, can you answer these two questions for my viewers?
When it comes to your English translation, you are one of the best English speakers. It actually sounds like you were raised here and then learned Japanese.
Wow.
Like, your English sounds more native to America than a foreign person who has learned it.
Mhm. Okay, so that's one thing. And why do you often come to my stream?
I believe knowledge is key, and honestly, I find people that seek knowledge and understanding in not just one thing but multiple things are good people to know.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. So I'll just translate it for the viewers. So 今ね、このアメリカ人女性が言ってくれたのは、まず僕の発音についてはどう思いますかって聞いたら、まず、英語で喋ること自体が、日本人の中でもなんかめちゃくちゃうまい方であると。で、発音については、アメリカで育って日本語を覚えた人みたいだと。なので、僕の発音はそういうネイティブ、すごいネイティブ寄りで、で、日本語を覚えた人みたいに聞こえますと。そう言ってくれてるね。なので、まあ僕の発音レベルがそういうレベルであるということです。ネイティブの人たちが、お前めっちゃ発音もちゃんとしてるやん、ちゃんと喋れるやん、みたいに思ってくれるレベルであると。で、まあ、あと僕の配信なんで来てくれんのっていうところは、まあ、いろんな知識を得たい。なんか1個2個の狭い範囲のことでなく、いろんなことを知りたい。そういう時に、僕の配信だといろいろ学べると。そういう感じのことをね、大雑把に言うとそんな感じのことを、言ってもらってます。うん。っていう感じでね、本物のアメリカ人に聞いても、僕がだから日本生まれ日本育ちと信じてもらえないんですよ。一応僕の発音レベルそんな感じです。で、僕はなぜそれが自分でできるのかっていうのを全部説明できるんですよね。そんな先生がそもそもほとんどいないのでね。という感じです。うん。自画自賛。っていうかまあ今、自画自賛じゃないな。ご本人、アメリカ人の人からの意見をそのまま伝えたんでね。うん。Hope this gives them some idea about my way of teaching and stuff.
What is it? I grew up with this saying, you are the company you keep.
Mm-hmm.
You want people that strive for better, or they always push themselves to learn new things and be better.
Yeah.
And that's the people I always try to surround myself with.
Right.
So, and I try and teach that to my kids. You are the company you keep. You want to be good at something, be around those people.
Mm-hmm.
You want to learn new things or experience new things. You can actually learn them through other people too. It doesn't have to be a personal experience. It can always be an outside experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is important to be around someone who knows something. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, looking back, because you said it, looking back, I've been doing that for the whole life. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
聞こえたところあったんですが、全然覚えられなかった。どういうことかな？ You're more native. 聞こえたところあった。全然覚えられなかった。どういうことかな？ちょっとわかんない。そうは言ってなかったと思うしね。うん。
Yeah, I think I've told you that before. Honestly, you sound like your English came first before your Japanese.
right, right. 今ね、この人が言ったのがね、前にも確かあなたに言ったと思うけど、と。なんか多分、あなたのその英語が先に来て、後に日本語が来てると。そんな風に喋ってて思うと、いうように言われてます。なんで、さっき英語で育って、後で日本語を覚えた人みたいに思われてるという、そういう感じですね。うん。一応、だから僕相当頑張ったのよ、皆さん。でも僕が英語の勉強スタートしたの中学1年生ですからね。で、今アメリカ人に聞いたら、いや、アメリカ生まれ育ちで後で日本語覚えたんでしょって思われてるわけよ。そこまでのレベルに発音も来て、喋り方も来てってなってるわけね。うん。で、特に僕は今日は、特にね、今発音矯正で割引キャンペーンやってるので、ちょっとここね、言っておきたいけど、そうやって上手になったのを全部僕説明できるんです。なぜそれができるようになったのか。で、さっき言ったみたいに、フォニックス程度では上手くなりませんよって、この僕が言ってるので皆さん信じてください。フォニックスやった程度で発音上手になりません。絶対無理です。不可能です。ちょっとぐらい良くなるよ。ちょっとぐらい良くなるよ。でも、フォニックス以外のこと知らないとダメなんですね。なんで、ぜひね、この割引キャンペーン今やってるので、ぜひご受講いただけたらと思います。今来られた方とかもね、チャットボックスの中にいろいろリンク貼ってあるので、そのリンクたどって、確認してもらえたらなと思います。Yeah, well, I'm being a bit too serious about selling my course.
I can hear that. I can pick up some. One of the people that I'm learning Japanese, of course, they're American and they learn Japanese. And they give a little bit of a tip, which is if you're learning Japanese, listen to the word because a lot of their words, Americans overcomplicate when actually you can tell what the word is. It's similar.
Yeah.
To our words, but just spoken differently. But the way he breaks it down is, of course, he gives the childhood examples of like how pizza, cookie, coffee are all said differently, but they're actually not that much different.
Yeah, in a sense, you can say that. Not much different.
And if you pay attention to the cadence of it, as well as how they're saying it, you can actually start understanding it. It's helped a lot. I don't know why, but that guy actually clicked the way he described it.
おっちゃぬさんは留学したことなかったと聞いていますが、留学経験ゼロですよ。僕全部日本で、やりましたよ。その代わり、英語ネイティブと喋らないとやっぱりさすがにダメなので、英語ネイティブたちと会話をできる生活というのを自分で築き上げていったんです。ここがものすごくハードなところで、普通の人にはなかなかできないことですよね。僕はもうそれをもう英語にとにかく興味がものすごいあったから、高校生の時から、とにかく日常で英語を使える状況っていうのを作るように生きてきたっていう、その結果が今の僕ですね。
I know, what was it last time we talked about, like one of the things your students had a hard time is like beach.
Oh,
it came out different.
Yeah, I went to the beach for the first time this summer.
What other words do you have like that are hard for them?
Like live and leave. Yeah. Like
they're spelt different though.
A lot of Filipinos make the same mistake too. So sometimes they say, well, I'm a Filipino, but I live in Japan. That's how they spell it. But when they say it, it sounds live. Yeah. But for Japanese people, especially elongated E and U, these two are especially difficult.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you really don't have those, do you?
No, we don't. And when it comes to U and U, like book and rule, short U and elongated U, we don't have them in Japanese. Our U is like U. It's like this. Yeah. So when we say you, we say you, like this. You.
Oh, it goes straight to the U instead of the O.
Yeah. It's kind of like high pitched and soft. Like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, kind of like the word saw. You saw something, but you can also saw wood.
Yeah. What do you call it? Oh my God, I forgot the name for this. Jefferson or something. Like two vowels at the same time, like I. We say I, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can say I.
And this is really difficult for us. Like in Japanese, boat is boat, just elongated O, boat, boat. But in English, it's boat, right? O, boat, right? This is so difficult for us to differentiate.
That, and it's the same for English speakers going the opposite.
Yeah, we can say that.
Because you guys, because even with names, you still add something to the end of a person's name. It's not just their name. And you do that with a lot of your words if they're singular.
Yeah. And even me sometimes make a mistake. This mistake. It happens especially when the word ends with a, like like a person's name, Anna, right?
Yeah.
When I don't pay attention, sometimes I say Anna with R at the end. Yeah, I sometimes do this. And it's not just me. A lot of Japanese people do this. We don't think about it. Yeah. And we are not even trying to put R there, but we just say it like Anna, at the end. Yeah. Oh, 貝殻さんこんばんは。元気ですか? Yeah, so there's one Portuguese friend. Her name is Anna. And when I first met her in Vigo 7 years ago, she pointed out so many times. She was like, "Oh-chan, how many times did I tell you? My name is not Anna. It's Anna."
Yeah.
So, well, now I'm used to it, I think. Now I'm used to it.
Yeah, because of course, basics for English speakers learning Japanese, you have to learn that certain words have another word that follows to complete that word, even for English.
元気です。最近は特に勉強に力を入れて、1日10時間以上はしてます。Oh my God. This high school boy studies 10 hours a day. Wow.
Oh.
すごい。すごい。頑張って、それ。
Yes. Wow, impressive.
He's a 30-year high school student, and early next year, he has to take an entrance examination for university. So he's
What do you mean 30-year high school?
third year.
Oh, third. I was like 30. Okay, third year high school. Oh, yeah, it is. It is almost time for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my daughter's getting doing all the basically like how y'all do mock testing for it. The school does it yearly here, and like y'all do.
Right.
So that way you can it takes the anxiety down. My daughter's in the process of that.
Right.
She's got 2 years left.
You guys have to get good, what is it? GPA or something, right?
Yes, GPA. Yeah, ours is grade point average.
Yeah. In Japan,
what is it for you?
Yeah, in Japan, there's no common thing like that. So you of course have to get good grade at high school, but it doesn't get added to the score for each university's entrance examination. No, but instead they have, for public universities, at first you have to take one common exam that everybody takes, and then for each public universities have different examinations, and you have to be prepared for different types of examinations, because different universities different type of examinations. Yeah. So they have to be prepared for that.
That makes sense though, because I've noticed your universities are not just general universities. Your universities actually have to do with specific studies. Most of our universities are general. They do carry specifics, but they also carry everything else.
Right. Well, usually private or
unless you do a special
private or public, usually in the first year at university, you have to learn a lot of different things. And depending on the university, from the second year or third year, they go into more specified subjects. Yeah.
Yeah, we call them your general studies.
Yeah.
You have to have your general studies before you can actually get your major.
It's called 一般教科 or 一般科目 or something like that. 一般 means general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have dropped out of 3 colleges.
神奈川大の過去問を解いたりしていますが、8割安定して取れるなって、日大レベルがかなり早いやな、成長。貝殻さんすごいね。成長めちゃくちゃ早いな。どんどん自信ついてくるやろ、そしたら。すごいね。この調子やったら全然いけんじゃないの？で、そもそも、日大レベルが目標じゃなかったもんね。それより、マーチやもんね、確かね。いけんじゃねこれ。その努力続けたら。So, one of the high school students, my viewers, he's been coming to my stream for about a month or so, and he's been talking to me about his progress, and now he told me something impressive.
What was that?
He's been trying a lot of past exams from different universities. And he's been focusing on the some universities at the same level, and he was trying their past examinations, and he says he can get at least 80% in all the exams in the past that was used in the past. Yeah, so
I've actually heard of that.
mm,
It's actually really smart because not only do you get comfortable with their testing style,
mhm.
but also how they question.
Yeah, so well, you have to have this basic skill, and also you have to get used to each university's characteristics. You know, they have different way of asking questions, and each
Yeah.
university they usually keep doing the same pattern. Um,
Yeah, that's like some schools, they rotate their questions like every 5 years. So
mhm.
it's different tests depending on what has developed and become new or updated,
All
and
right.
then they'll update that on their quiz. It's so interesting though that here high school students can't wait to get out of high school. They're done. But there, and I actually applaud that y'all make it where it, while I don't like it because there are a lot of kids who can't go to school because they can't afford it,
Yeah.
but I also applaud it because it makes them responsible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here tuition has been rising a lot, right? Each year.
Because it's free here, kids don't care.
Oh, it's free there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we don't. The only thing you pay for is college.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, our government is trying to do the same thing. Making high school free, and some public universities are free now too.
Some of our stuff has kind of picked up on that, where you pay for your kid to go to school, and it's not just private; they call them charter schools.
Okay.
And kids, the statistics have shown that more kids flourish in it, which all of those schools, even charter schools, carry uniforms.
Oh, right.
And statistically, kids flourished better because of the fact there was less for other students to bully on. So kids could actually stay focused on their schooling and not worry so much on social standings.
ルールさん、また来てね。おやすみなさい。Give me a moment, everyone. Everyone. I need to pee again. ちょっとトイレ行ってくる。ごめん。
Well, here in a minute, I'm going to make an omelet.
Okay. 少々お待ちくださいませ、皆さん。ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。
Let's go make a kid some food. Oh, my legs. Are you hungry? Okay. Let's make you some food. Gonna make some food, yeah.
戻ってきたよ。聞
I
き
finally
取れる
got
の
my omelet pan in.
Sorry, come again?
I said I got my omelet pan in.
Ah, okay. Is it square?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Right. 英語聞き取れるのすごいですね。リスニング半年やってるとはいえ、聞き取れないのは、自分の実力不足な大学生になったら英語の、力全般身につけたいです。このレベルのリスニングは、まだマシです。この人今ゆっくり僕と喋ってるんですよね。体の調子が良くないんですよ。なので普段はもっと早いよ。だから今のこの人の喋ってる速度は、TOEIC のリスニングよりゆっくりじゃないかな。うん。普段はもっとこの人早いんだけど、ちょっとね、体の調子悪いの、アレルギーとかで。早い時間に来るのもいつもと違って楽しいです。早い時間にやってる時がある時はね。うん。
I know while y'all have top students, do you guys have like my daughter and son are beta and what's the other one, Bubba? No, you're in beta club. What's the other one Sissy's in? Honor. So like honor society.
Oh,
Do y'all have something similar?
I don't know. Maybe?
It's so they, as long as they don't get in trouble and they keep, like my son is in, beta is for A's and B's, which is your top scoring.
Yeah.
And my daughter's in honor, which is all A's. Do y'all have, my son said because she's a nerd.
Well, we don't have that system. No. We don't.
Yeah, they carry it to college. It actually goes on their school record.
Oh, yeah, right. As far as I know, there's no such system in Japan. So from junior high, middle school to high school, to take the exam, your high school grades would be added there, to pass or not, to judge. Yeah. But it ends there. So when you are already a high school student, whatever you got in junior high school, it doesn't matter anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, my son's done beta since elementary.
Right.
That'll carry over because they get a certificate and everything. Now, I actually have to pay for that, for them to be in that. That is something I have to pay for.
Okay. Yeah, it's like we, start from scratch. Yeah. So, same thing at universities too.
Really?
貝殻さん、どれだけ分かってる？この会話。
Yeah, my son is actually out of school today for a teacher work day. I swear they get more vacations than they're in school. And even my daughter just now, as of last year, so her sophomore year, so second year of high school, just started bringing homework.
Okay. Right.
Because we're under this impression that homework stresses kids out, and that's why I think that's why we're developing dumb kids.
Yeah, well, I heard that, and then it's not a common thing in Japan, but a lot of elementary schools and junior high schools, they do not give homework to students these days, but not every school, depending on their, depending on what teachers think at each
Yeah.
school. Mm. But at
Well, I understand it for elementary. I get that. They're
Yeah.
little.
But at high school,
Get them used to learning.
but at high school, where most students go on to higher education, at those high schools, they usually give them weekend homework.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen my son bring homework home except for once.
Right.
And he is, you're 8th grade now, right? Or 7th? Bubba? Are you 8th or 7th grade? Are you 7th grade?
あ、海外さん落ちた。そっか。今誰が残ってんのこれ。ルールーさんとグリーンさんが残ってんのかな
Yeah, he is 7th grade, and I think I've only seen him bring homework once or twice his whole school career.
Wow. Wow. I don't know. Some people reach the conclusion that students shouldn't have homework. So, in one point of view, that's the right choice. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know what's right. But if you just think about the amount of time you spend on studying, kids with homework study a lot more, right? In the end.
Well, repetition is key. You learn something by repeatedly reading it or trying to maintain a vast amount of knowledge. You're teaching kids multiple subjects. I'm not on camera though. But
Green さんまたね。
I don't whereas I had a lot of homework, they have no homework. You can actually see the drastic change in intellect between the two. Because we do it in school. We should have a middle.
Right.
I'm saying we went home with schoolwork. Just the work we did. The only homework we ever had is in math. And yeah, we do. That's my strongest. I know math is your strongest subject. I'm proud of you for that. Because I had dyslexia, so I had a hard time reading.
You told me. At my high school, I had lots of homework, but I actually never did it for 3 years. Yeah, I was a stubborn student. I don't want to study, no. And math homework, no, I want to study English. Chemistry homework, no, I want to study English.
Yeah. All we do in math is just we do this study guide, and then usually we get homework every day except for Friday because she doesn't like giving homework over the weekend. And then basically we just do this worksheet that we all do together, and then we do our homework. In high school, I was top in my algebra class. Yeah, right now we're doing 8th grade, and it's hard to. You don't have advanced classes, do you? Advanced math. Are you in it? Okay. It's too easy. Do you guys have that too, where you have basic and then advanced classes in high schools?
Not in my days, but nowadays they do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, both of my kids are in advanced.
Right.
I am glad I'm not. Well, I'm kind of mad I didn't get advanced reading.
Yeah.
Because the reading teacher this year, that I have, she's annoying.
You think all your teachers are annoying?
No, Miss Graham is my favorite, and she's the best. Mr. Wallace, he's my second favorite. Actually, no, he's my third. Mr. Brazil is my second favorite.
Well, at least you got favorites.
And then Miss Hilliard, she's the worst. She's like Adam. If you don't have any more work, find something to do.
Yeah. That sounds about like the teachers I have.
Hey, I know one crazy story about this teacher. I've never met this teacher, but my colleague did. When he was selling textbooks, right? This teacher, she actually never speaks in her class. Never speaks in her class. Instead, she uses a cassette tape, which she recorded at her home. What to teach
Really?
in the next class, she does it at home. She explains everything at home, and then she records it, and then she plays the cassette tape in the classroom. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
I wonder if that's like a public speaking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you answer somebody's question?
Well, she never asks a question, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the end, she had, of course, bad reputation. So she was sent to high school in an island or something.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what she got. Yeah.
You know what else had happened? Miss Graham asked me why I wasn't in football.
Oh, yeah. Are sports real big over there? Besides football. Do you get, like, what sports are big over there?
The biggest is baseball, and the second is soccer.
Yeah.
Third, I have no idea. Third, I'll ask my viewers on YouTube. 日本で、皆さん、質問です。今、質問もらってるから、アメリカ人女性からね。日本で人気のあるスポーツ何っていう話でね。今、1番野球で、2番サッカーだと思うよと。まあ、これ僕の主観も入ってるけど。3番何？わかる人いる？ 3番目人気のスポーツ、日本で。なんやろうね。バレーボールかな。
They say that there's more injuries and worse injuries in soccer than football.
There it?
多分一応みんな1番は野球は納得するよね。多分。3番って何やろう。
Football, you have 300-pound men come at you, tackle you to the ground. Concussions, broken necks, broken back, broken ribs.
Have you ever seen rugby?
Nobody plays.
Yeah, rugby is not that popular. I'll ask ChatGPT.
This one's actually a little bigger than I planned. But this one has cheese in it. Yep, these are both yours.
Hey, what's the top 3 popular Japanese sport in Japan?
Hey, sure. Let's jump into it. So if we're talking about the top 3 most popular sports in Japan, I'd say number 1 is definitely baseball. It's huge here, tons of fans, and a lot of history behind it. Number 2, I think soccer, especially with the J League and international competitions, has a really big following. And for the 3rd spot, I'd say sumo wrestling still holds a pretty special cultural place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sumo. Right. But how many kids do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it's like traditional, isn't it?
yeah. So if you think about the popularity, yeah, well, probably baseball, soccer, and sumo. But okay, popular sports among kids. How about that?
Yeah.
What are the most popular sports? Top 3 most popular sports among kids in Japan.
Among kids? Yeah, no worries. I've got you. So if we're talking about the top sports that kids in Japan really get into, I'd say number 1 is probably still baseball. A lot of kids join little leagues or school teams, and it's just super popular. Soccer is definitely right up there too. Lots of kids play soccer in school clubs or local teams. And then for the 3rd one, basketball is actually pretty popular among kids as well. So those 3 tend to be the go-tos for the younger crowd.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. And if you've got any more questions about sports or anything else, just let me know.
Do you know the most respectful
So for kids, basketball is the 3rd.
young man?
Is he Chinese?
Korean.
Korean? Oh, okay.
South Korean.
South. Well, yeah. There's not much coming out of North Korea.
There's still some.
Yeah.
But
I'd expect you to know if it was basketball. You play it.
I don't play basketball.
Well, I'm saying you do. You play it
Used
outside.
to.
Well, the joys of being a kid and being able to flip-flop between the things you like and don't like.
I like football.
I know you like football right now. That's because that's what all your friends play.
No.
So what's your
Phoenix doesn't want to play football anymore.
what's your
Ray-Ban
top
plays
3
soccer.
sports?
A bunch of my other friends don't even play a sport.
Our top 3 is going to be football, which is American football.
Yeah. Mm.
And then basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And then
American football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah, ours goes American football, basketball, baseball.
Right. Yeah, basketball in the States is actually popular in Japan too. There are a lot of fans.
A lot of our pro players come to y'all in the off season. Because I believe your season's different than ours, like when it starts.
Right. Oh, long time ago, I actually met a Kiwi rugby player who plays in Japan, right? And he told me what a national rugby team, All Blacks in New Zealand is like, right? When they have to join the competition in other countries, of course they fly to another country, right? So on the flight, they drink tons of alcohol. Yeah, and then on the match day, they all have hangover. That's what he told me.
Yeah, that's like a huge no-no here.
Yeah, but
they will drug test you to make sure you're not.
Okay. Wow.
And we officially have omelets. I want. Do we have any syrup in here?
YouTube 今お一人いらっしゃる方、何か英語の質問ないですか？
Macaroni and cheese today? Okay. I'm going to go get maple syrup.
Oh, sounds nice. I haven't had maple
I
syrup for a
don't know
long
what
time.
It's like eggs with pancakes, how the syrup from pancakes still get in the eggs
Yeah.
and it still tastes good.
Mhm.
I'm craving that.
Well, I don't usually eat
So, put a little
anything
bit of syrup
sweet
on eggs.
anyway.
And change out laundry. My goal next year is to have a very nice long vacation.
Oh, how long?
Like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow, that's good. 2 weeks.
I've never had a vacation. Well, the last one I went on, my daughter was almost 6 months old.
Okay. Oh,
So,
then you need an egg.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks is not enough then.
yeah. Yeah, we don't. I think that's one thing, like, Americans live to, what is the saying? We live to work, whereas, or no. Yeah, we live to work
Mhm.
instead of work to live.
Yeah, right. It's the same in Japan. Yeah. It's sad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It is. Most people here can't afford vacation,
Mm.
like me. Even my own family, like my whole family, except for 2 uncles who were very successful
Hmm.
because they went to prestigious colleges due to their grades.
Right.
And outside of them, nobody in my entire family went on vacation.
Mhm.
And I only got to go on the last vacation because it was family that paid for it. My ex-husband's family.
Mhm.
Because they did vacations yearly.
Yeah, looking back, probably the longest vacation I had was the one that, 2 years ago when I went to Vietnam with my ex-girlfriend. That was 2 weeks. That was the longest in my whole life. Mm. As an adult, yeah, as an adult. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
fantastic.
found syrup. Well, I know a lot of places do, like, I don't know, some places I know, like the UK and everything, people work all year round and then they get like 2 months holiday.
Hmm. Yeah,
That's like unheard of here.
I remember something like when I went to Thailand almost 30 years ago. Me and my ex-wife went to one island, and then we met a lot of American people, British people there, and they asked me.
Yeah.
They asked us, "Hey, how long are you going to be here?" And then we said, "Well, just 2 nights, and we only have 9 days in total." And they were like laughing at us. Then I asked them, "Hey, how long are you going to stay here?" And they said, "Okay, well, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe even longer." I was like, "Really?" What do you do for a living? Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they all said like, hey, we just have normal jobs, but we can get 1 month off easily. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have normal jobs.
Yeah, but back in those days, it was like that, I think. Australians do too. Sometimes they have 1 month off from work. In Japan, if you do it, you wouldn't have your desk anymore. Yeah. At the company,
Yeah.
you lose it.
Those people that take those vacations are, while the job seems normal to them, to us, those are upper echelon jobs.
Mm.
That is not a normal.
Yeah.
By any means, it's not normal. Never has been. We get, like, the way it goes is we get, what is it? A week worth of sick days added to 1 week worth of vacations.
Right. Okay.
So if you call in sick, you're taking away from one of those days.
Yeah.
And then for women, maternity is only 6 weeks.
Okay.
And men do not get maternity.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it. About our system here, but for maternity leave, 6 weeks, probably the same, I think. Probably.
I hear y'all have 6 months. 6 weeks is a month and a half. And I heard y'all, depending on, I guess, your class, it can be up to 6 months.
Oh, yeah, there. I think so. Maximum 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
But, well, during the time, you wouldn't get the full amount of salary. So they want to go back to work as soon as possible, too. But guys having maternity leave, probably no. Probably no.
Yeah, men don't get it here. I didn't get enough syrup. Oh. I didn't have to do maternity leave. I actually lost my job while I was pregnant.
Oh, really? But is it because of your pregnancy?
It was, but they don't say that. I live in what's called a no-fault state. So any job here in the state I live in can let you go for any reason. And that means they don't have to disclose why.
Okay.
So there is a lot of discrimination.
Yeah, there must have been. I can easily imagine if they don't have to say anything. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
so
bad.
I lost mine due to being pregnant.
Oh, right. And
I was at the time a sales manager for a hotel chain.
Okay. Oh my God, you lost a big job.
I did.
Oh my God.
And then shortly, because of the stress of it, I went on bed rest for 6 of the 9 months.
Okay. Oh my God.
So I couldn't even, I was not allowed to leave bed for that time, or else I would have lost my daughter. And I was on bed rest the whole time with my son, too.
Okay.
Because apparently my body says I'm not supposed to have them.
Really? So that was a miracle.
I had lost several before them.
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Really?
I would have, let's see here, I'm 46, 18, 28, 38, 40. I'd have almost a 30-year-old right now.
Right.
Because I was SA'd when I was 18.
What is SA?
And it did damage. Sexually assaulted.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. So I just didn't know the word. I mean, how you abbreviate it.
It's just an acronym. But I was damaged really badly from it. But I also was pregnant from it.
Oh.
And I lost it.
Okay. Oh.
And it was one of those, you had to choose my life or a baby. And at 18, you don't know what to decide. So
yeah. Of course.
I just decided to try again later in life.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this.
Oh, that's common over here.
Wow.
It don't bother me. I'm a stronger person because of it.
Yeah, well, it's really heavy for me, actually. I have no idea what you must have felt, as a man. Yeah. It's a heavy thing for me. And well, I might have told you.
Not everybody's strong, but I believe that those that actually are, like myself, become advocates and are able to support other people who go through it. So it's actually a strength because I've helped a lot of women.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I might have told you. I've talked with 2 teenagers on Bigo who were, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then their personality is really warped totally. And then these 2 girls, both of them were assaulted by their fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dealt with that too, which we've talked about that.
Oh yeah. Right. And well,
and
they are crazy. Really. They are crazy. The thing really totally changed them, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're so a lot of that has to do with mental breakdown.
Yeah, right.
So women who deal with situations like that, they go into a survival mode. And that survival mode, which everybody understands, is fight or flight. So while some people look like they just give up the fight,
right,
it's actually where they're broken on the outside. It breaks them mentally, and they don't get that stability back after because they don't have anybody to turn to because there's shaming in it.
Yeah. And then, to me, it's difficult to understand because, I'm the one who's talking about this now, right? So that means they came to me and they tried to seduce me too. I do not understand this
you told me.
mentality. Why do they still, go after older men?
It's a lot of times, and I'm curious if the shaming after to them were by other women, so it made them feel dirty. So the only way to feel safe is to continue in that perpetual circle of trauma.
Right.
Because there now has become where they're wanted. And outside has become where they're unwanted, they're dirty. So they'll continue the cycle because that's the only place that now they are wanted.
Yeah.
Even though it is trauma, they're wanted.
Yeah, and then one of the girls, one of the two girls, she still keeps talking to me. And then, I don't do anything that she wants. So she gets angry and she blocks me. But after a while, she comes back and she still tries to do the same thing again. And I say no to that. And she blocks me again. And after a few months, she comes back again. She's been doing that.
That's because you're a sounding board.
Maybe.
She knows that you're the place that in the end she can go to, act it out, and it not have repercussions.
Yeah.
Until she feels denied enough to go back to her current situation. It's weird how that whole cycle works. It's not fully understood because it really just depends on how extreme the trauma was. For her to be that broken, though, whatever happened was pretty bad.
Yeah. It's really funny that she keeps coming back to me, even though I don't give her anything she wants. She wants me to use her, right? And I just keep saying no, and she gets, really angry because I don't do anything.
I read an article. It was insane. A couple months ago, and I believe they even talked about it on the news that more women, due to, I guess, trauma and those kind of experiences, are the reason why hate films, adult filming, and extreme punishment ones have become so popular.
Okay.
Because the biggest hurdle for any woman to get over, and I can say this from personal experience, even to this day, I can be the most confident person, but in a personal matter, I am the most unconfident person.
Right.
Because you feel dirty from then on after.
Yeah.
You're chasing that feeling to go away.
Yeah,
and so it messes up real relationships.
Yeah, so from my, side, especially this girl, one of the two girls, especially this one especially, I'm sure she needs to be treated as a human, but when I try to do it and, being nice to her and trying to understand her always, but she rejects it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, seems so. it is really uncomfortable for her.
I
Mm,
am the worst with compliments or attention.
mhm.
And that is a trauma response
Yeah.
because that kind of stuff is what got you in that situation.
Mhm.
Somebody paid that attention to you.
Yeah. And then I talked with her many times, very, very honestly, right? So
Mhm.
I was asking her, like, so you do this with other guys too, right? And she goes, yeah. And how do they treat them? How do they treat you? And she tells me that they give her their excitement she wants, and I don't give it to you. And why do you keep coming back? And she says, well, because you are the best. So I'm so confused.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are giving her a little bit of what she wants, though.
What is it?
Your brutal honesty can come off. If you're not used to it, it comes off very asshole-ish.
Okay. Oh my god, that sounds like a
And
reverse
that's fine.
psychology. Mm.
I'm used to brutal. I have to be perfect because it's the truth. But to those not used to brutal honesty, when it comes off very crude and mean.
Mm.
She's wanting you to be mean to her. Your brutal honesty actually can come off mean. So,
Right.
in a way, while it isn't in the form she wants, she still gets that form
Okay.
in brutal honesty.
Right. Hmm. Oh, it's so difficult. She's a nice girl, other than this thing that she does. She's a very, very nice, adorable girl. So I'd like to support her in some way, but not in the way she wants me to do for her. Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Unless she has good support around her that encourages her the same way you do,
Hmm.
like personally in her life around her,
Hmm.
that will never change because they can hold her accountable.
Mm.
Whereas at the end of the day, she can hang up with you.
Yeah.
You can't hold her accountable.
Hmm.
And therefore, that's also part of that returning cycle.
Hmm.
Because there is no accountability there. It's just, for a moment, I'll try to be my best. And then if I don't get it, then I'll go back to my old ways. And it's a want for better, but not having somebody help you stay accountable to be better.
Mm. Oh, so difficult. This girl blocked me again a few weeks back, and there's still another girl, right? And this girl is a lot better. She can actually keep herself busy doing different things, so she's a lot better. The other one. こんばんは。お元気ですか? Yeah, so the other one, she's also 18 years old. And she had the same kind of experience, about, what do you call it? S8,
Yeah.
And she obviously wants something the same thing as the other girl. But this girl B, let's call her girl B. Girl B, she can keep herself busy doing part-time work and other things, so she's a lot better than the other one.
So I got later in life, I actually had two ways that helped me release those feelings. And one is one that everybody does or can do, which is a form of yoga, and you actually can release trapped emotions through it.
Right.
And this is going to be a little embarrassing, but the other one was shibari.
What is it?
I think it's what it's called, shibari. Hold on.
Is that Japanese word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I get it. Okay. Okay.
And I actually knew the Japanese master of it here.
Oh, really?
He actually would travel over here, and I was supposed to do a silhouette photo shoot with him and his apprentice.
Okay.
But my husband at the time got jealous.
Oh, but he kind of acknowledged you doing it. Okay.
Because it's not, it can be performed sexually. It is also performed non-sexually.
Right.
But here in the States, the only way to perform, to actually do that performance, is in clubs that are where everybody gathers in that sense.
Right.
So.
Oh, hello, Jan. Welcome back.
I still hope one day to actually do that photo set. I think it would be amazing and beautiful.
Yeah.
And all it is there's shadows.
You are actually giving me a hint. Not the same thing at all, but the hint about this girl B. Like, she is also a very nice girl, and she's totally into me. And then, unlike girl A, I'm even feeling like maybe I can even, have some relationship with her. I don't know why I feel this way. Because I feel safer with this girl, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
You don't have as much crazy.
Yeah, but at the same time, as a victim, she is, as a victim, she can never get this experience out of her mind. So she's kind of broken inside anyway, right?
I learned through that shibari that what broke you, you can break yourself.
Right.
To retrain yourself. So, because it is, it's very much like the yoga where you're overdoing it to open up. So you're pushing past your pain threshold.
Yeah.
And it's similar. So basically you're breaking yourself and healing at the same time, which is what pushed me past it.
Yeah.
But I also couldn't afford like a lot of medical treatment, so I had to figure out ways to heal myself. And so I did. Lots of research and knowledge.
Right.
And I've told people, but you can't. Here it labels you as like somebody of BDSM.
Hang on a second. I want to go pee again.
Go pee.
自分はテニスだと思った。おやすみなさい。テニスって何の話？テニスのことは何も話してないよ。 昨日のサマちゃんとの話かな。パデルかなんかスポーツの話かな。ちょっとトイレ行くね。Yeah, I was thinking about this girl B. Like I said, she can keep herself busy too. So she kind of knows how to control herself too. Probably. At the age of 18.
My question for that, though, is I know you mean control herself in a sense of the way she presents herself to you and talking.
No, how
My
she deal with her life. Like she sets her goal and she tries to work on it too.
Yeah.
So I can see that even though she has a big scar on her mind, but she can still keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and that's always a good thing. I think that's good she can do that.
Right. So compared with girl A, girl B is totally different.
Yeah.
So the way she presents herself to me is very similar. Not the same, but similar to girl A. So, they try to use their sexuality, right?
Yeah.
So that part, I don't really like it. So, like yesterday, I told her that, okay, well, I love what you were doing for me, to get my attention, but I'd like to know you more as a person. That's what I said to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm saying this. It sounds crazy. She's only 18 and I'm fucking 47. So it's not going to happen.
I come younger, though. Like, I have not seen you talk to, like, really... You talk to more younger women. You're more drawn to their energy.
I don't know if I'm drawn to them or they are drawn to me. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. But my ex-wife is 80 years older than me, though. And then the one before was 11 years older than me.
oh, so you went opposite.
Yeah, so when I was 20, I was dating somebody 31 years old.
Mm.
And then I broke up with her. And then right after that, while I was dating her, I met my ex-wife. And I totally fell for her. And she was 80 years older than me. So, my personal thing, even now, I want to be older. Really, I want to be older. So there's something about older people inside me too.
Yeah.
But I don't know why, but I attract a lot of young girls. Yeah.
That's because you're so damn handsome. What can we say?
Oh, really? Thank you. I don't know about that, but anyway. And then I, since I started Bigo, and not just Bigo in my daily life in Kyoto City too, younger girls gather around me. And I do not quite understand why.
It's very similar here, though. There's a lot. If you're a good-looking older man, young women do flock to it.
Right.
I dated younger, and I dealt with more crazy younger than I did older.
Okay. Oh, so you have
like
both.
I still get messages.
Oh, really?
From people. What is it? I showed my housemate just right before summer had started. I had to actually re-block them because they made a different account to get a hold of me.
Okay.
And I hadn't seen them in 7 years. And they were still obsessed.
Right.
And I have like 6 guys that I've talked to or dated. That every 6 to 9 months, I get a message from them.
Okay.
Begging for another chance. Because I don't do second chances. It's a rule.
Right. Yeah, I'm the same.
What's up, kiddo? Squish you. Oh. It's just a leg. My leg don't weigh as much as an elephant. Tickle. I can play drums on that hollow back. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Whatever. I didn't laugh. You did it quietly. Throwing stuffies at my head. Don't. I healed him. I sewed him back together. I'm like Doc McStuffin over here. I heal stuffed animals. Oh, you're so violent. You know, serial killers kill cats. Look what you are. Are you a serial killer? It's about time to bust another rhyme. Honey.
今来られた方こんばんは。何か英語の質問ないですか？
think I know who girl B is. I think I've been in the room when girl B has talked to you.
Okay. She's from New York.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's. Yeah, I don't know where she's from, but I think I've been in the room. That's how come I know kind of a little bit. I don't know of the girl A.
Girl
because
A
I've never been in.
Yeah, she hasn't been using Big O for a few years now. Yeah, she's totally fucked up. I can't do anything. I mean, I hoped to lead her to a better being, but it didn't work at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants me to use her.
I look at girls like that very similar to drug addicts.
Right.
The mentality is very similar. Because I also, not only did I help like in a therapist way with girls in that nature, I also helped run a detox home. And they share a lot of similarities in the way they're broke down and stay down and trying to break out of the cycle.
Right. And did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are some that are, like you said, just too broken. They are so far stuck inside their own head. It almost takes a miracle to get them to see that spark of light to keep going forward. But there are others like girl A that they choose to keep that spark going.
Yeah.
Even though it's super dim, hard to see, it's still there. So they're able to walk closer and allow their light to burn brighter. And in my years doing detox, like running a detox center, and I mean these are people that were on really bad drugs,
right?
And watching people go through the detox of that is pretty rough in itself. But a lot of them are there because of the same situations that those girls had went through. That's why I was such an advocate to find safer avenues to break yourself, to heal yourself.
Yeah.
What is it? What is that called? What? Kitsugi? Yeah, with the gold.
Kintsugi.
Yes.
Oh my god, you know this word too. Wow.
Well, I used it a lot to emphasize how I tell everybody they're perfectly imperfect, which is, and when I used to tell them, I wanted something to be a visual, and that's how I came across that, because that was my saying, perfectly imperfect. And come to find out, in Japanese, that is the definition of that.
Pusher,
it's perfectly imperfect.
Yeah, that is what we like imperfection leaves something for you to imagine or feel. And we love it in Japan. Hello,
Yeah.
Bushra. Hey,
Hello.
can you give me just one piece of information about you? I only know that you are from Turkey. Okay, so can you tell
But
me
I would
another thing? Just one.
join. But I used the kitsugi to show them that while they're broken, they can make something beautiful out of it.
Yeah.
And that it's not an ending, it's only the ability to make it a beginning. So I have such a deep appreciation for that art because of that.
Yeah. In our traditional way of thinking, everything should be not 100%. It should be 90% or 80% satisfactory. And the list of 10 or 20 should be left for imagination, feelings, or something like that. Yeah. So that
I think
we can add our own salt to something, to it.
it's most definitely something to appreciate for sure. That mentality.
Yeah. So whenever we find something perfect, we are like, oh, great, and that's it, right? That's it. Yeah. But when you find something imperfect, a lot of things could be done to this thing, but what would be the best? And it depends on the person, right? What's best? Yeah, it depends on the person. Yeah. So we love this kind of thing. For eating too, we often say 80% full stomach is the best. Yeah.
That's true, or else you're going to sleep.
We say this in Japanese. Hara hachibunme. Hara is belly. Hachibunme. Hachi is number 8. Hachi. Bunme is like the degree. Yeah. Hara hachibunme. So do not eat too much until you get really full. Just leave some space, that's the best for you.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, there's so many different, whereas most people want to go to Japan for the new age stuff, because it's home of anime and culture. Some of the biggest fashions that come out over here actually come from over there. They're inspired. I'm a complete nerd. I want to go over there for the writings and the art.
Even those lighting and other things like cherry blossom peeping and everything, if there is too much of it, then it's wow, but still unsatisfactory for us. Yeah, because it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, so
that's why I always tell people when I go over there, I actually have started a list of the non-touristy things, like traditional things that people don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like some of the festivals that are done over there
Hmm.
that are not made touristy, but they're still beautiful
Yeah.
and they're very old fashioned.
Mm. Yeah, for us, it's always good because there's something missing there.
Mm-hmm.
Something unsatisfactory. And then we feel satisfaction. How
I
complicated
love
are
that
we?
though. I think it's simple, but I've believed that mentality my whole life.
Mm.
Like I grew up getting broken things and making them new because I grew up in a family that couldn't afford stuff. We got donations. That's why I said I'm thankful to church donations.
Mhm.
My clothes were donated. Our food a lot of times was donated.
Okay.
And so I learned how to sew, change my clothing, and I always appreciated getting different stuff that I never would have thought of
Mm.
and making it new.
Mhm.
It made me appreciate the things that people can just tend to toss to the side just because it has a crack.
Right.
I want to say even one of my Buddha statues is broken, and I still have it.
Yeah. Well. Hey, what is that? The one of the very famous statues in Rome. The one without left arm or something. I forgot. Uh, whose sculpture or
I only
something?
know about Hote
Mhm.
and Buddha because those are the biggest known ones. Hote and Buddha.
Mhm.
So Hote is the laughing Buddha, the big one.
It's what I'm talking about is Roman thing. I think I don't remember the name of that. It's not made by Michelangelo. Okay.
Oh, are you talking what's on the Sistine Chapel where the fingers touch? Because that's Michelangelo.
Not that one, I think.
One with the arm up. No, I think maybe Da Vinci. Da Vinci?
Hang on a second.
Da Vinci?
No, this one, not just left arm. Both arms are gone. Hang on a second. I found the photo.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, yes. That is the Greek goddess Athena. No, not Athena. It's the goddess of love.
Yeah, well, I just showed you a little bit because Beagle might, ban me.
Yeah.
She's got boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Aphrodite. It's Aphrodite, I think.
It says, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. In Rome,
Is it
it's
Aphrodite?
called Venus.
Venus, yeah.
Yeah, but also called Aphrodite. Yeah.
Yay! I know my art.
Yeah, so something like this tickles us, if she had both arms, what would it look like,
Mm-hmm.
So this is the kind of thing we love. It's imperfect, and there's room for imagination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, for me, it's like magician's magic. I don't want to know the tricks, right? I just want to enjoy being surprised, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. You leave something to the imagination
Mm-hmm.
to make it your own. Yeah.
YouTube 新しく来られた方、
The
こんばん
hardest-
は。何か英語の質問ないですか？ I'm just greeting.
The hardest thing in art that was hard to teach kids,
Mm-hmm.
because I'd hold art classes in the summer with,
Mm.
challenged youth and,
Right.
less fortunate youth, was they've seen all this art. They've been, shown it in school. They see it on TV, and they have this belief that that's the standard they should meet if they do it.
Mm.
And teaching them that copying it is not meant to be a full expression of exactly what the artist did.
Mm-hmm.
It's your impression.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have imperfections, your imperfections. That's what makes it perfect, because it's your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand painted it. You created that.
Mm-hmm.
While it's impressionism, it's also individualism
Mm-hmm.
and creative.
Right.
That you're doing something and creating your own piece of art. So we would try an impressionism,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that we would do a hike, and we'd get natural materials, and then I'd have them paint whatever they wanted. It didn't matter. And if you're mad at the painting, throw more paint at it. And then afterwards we're gonna put what you collected onto your painting. And understand that every artist faced what you're facing in that feeling.
Right.
That this is not good enough. This is not perfect, because it was never meant to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's always the hardest thing, because the society now wants everybody to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to make somebody accept that it'll never be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Plus, I got to teach art. It's a dying art form.
It's really,
So many people are going to digital.
yeah, it's really deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if digital artists, they have the same way of looking at things. The tools are different, and they can use a lot of different techniques than the traditional ways. But do they still see the same thing in art? I wonder.
You could get 10 artists in a room and get 20 different pieces of art. Because each time they do it, it'll be different.
Yeah.
They'll see it differently. They'll find another piece in it that was not there before.
My personal impression about how I don't know about you, but how I should look at art is like, well, first of all, you see the surface of it, right? Either it's sculpture or painting or whatever. And then I try to look inside. That's something I do usually. Yeah. And then I can't even explain it well, what I mean by inside.
Oh, I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, so when I have a look at some piece of art, that's what I naturally do.
I always like to see if I'm wrong. When it comes to artists that were able to explain what it was that drew them to that painting, I always like to see if I'm wrong. Just like a song translation. Did they write the song and I understood it the way it was meant to be?
Yeah.
Or was it meant to be, or did I understand it the way it was meant to be because of me? And that's how I look at art. And I love challenging myself to see if I actually stood what that artist encapsulated.
Yeah.
Or is it just a self-interpretation?
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Now I'm connecting two different things now. The way we feel things are so different, right? When you look at one piece of art, you have one opinion, I have another opinion, and you can't say which is right because everything is probably right anyway. This is like how you feel this piece of art and how your imagination works. But at the same time, more if you talk about more physical thing, think about it. We have different eyes, right? Do we really see the same color? You know, for example, when I see something green, it's like maybe bluish green to me, and it could be a little bit yellowish green to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about something different together with the thing we were talking about. Then it makes things to understand even more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it?
It's the joys of theology, or not theology, but well, I guess it would be. That's the understanding of ideology. It's ideology.
Yeah. What color are your eyes?
Mine? They're blue. They're blue.
Blue, okay. Mine's light brown. So we have different colors, right?
Yeah.
Do we really see the same color when we look at the same thing?
Birds actually have a mixture between a dark brown and a gold. It reflects with the light. When you look certain ways, I can actually see the gold tone to the dark tones.
Right. Oh, yeah, it's you. Who said who can see aura?
Aura.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, if
you have one.
strong.
Yeah, you have one extra thing there.
Yep.
So I can't really compare my thing with yours because you have something extra there.
I just see extra light, like extra colors.
Yeah. So
stuff.
between you and me, it's even more complicated. We can't really compare. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about you when I was actually walking on the street 2 nights ago. There is this one weird looking guy who I always see at the same supermarket, right? I'm like, he's weird looking, so I don't want to see him. So I sometimes, go to the same supermarket at different times. But every time I change the time to go there, he's there too. I'm like, holy shit! How did this happen, right? And then 2 nights ago, when I went to the supermarket, he just came out of the supermarket, and he was walking, but he has bad legs, so he uses canes, right? So after my shopping, I went on my my way home, and he was still walking. He can't walk fast. He can only walk slowly. So he was there, and then I was like probably 50 meters behind him. Then, especially about that night, I felt something so weird from him. The first time I met him on the same night in front of the supermarket, I felt something even weirder than usual from him. And then when I was on my way home, I found him ahead of me, and I felt the same thing, but it became stronger and stronger and stronger. And
Yeah.
I my I got dizzy. Actually, I got dizzy, and I couldn't keep standing. This was really weird. I couldn't keep standing. I stopped working because I was fucking dizzy, and then I fell down to the ground on my knees.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy, right? And I was like, oh my god, I have to breathe deeply, and I just have to go home. It's not that far. I can walk. I have to stand up. Otherwise, I might even really collapse here. That was how much how heavy I was feeling then. And then he keeps walking straight, and I had to follow him up until one corner. Then I turned right there. And then, as soon as
Yeah.
I turned right, this dizziness and heaviness disappeared.
Mm.
It's crazy, isn't it? As soon as he was out of my eyesight, this dizziness was gone. It was fucking crazy. I don't know what he was, making me feel, or making everyone feel around him.
Maybe it's not him. Maybe it's attached to him.
Yeah, maybe something attached to him. Maybe. Yeah, that, and then I came home and put stuff in the fridge, and I came here and opened Bigo, and I was waiting for you. I wanted to see, I wanted you to see my aura. I'm sure the color must have been different then.
Yeah. Normally you carry a blue around you, which is a calming.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like I can tell when there's people I can't be around, their negativity or their bad energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really red, but it's also not orange. It's
Right.
it's like static of those colors.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not whereas most auras, they're a flow. It's almost like it's sharp tones.
Right.
And it's weird because you can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Heaviness like that, I always learned, is usually something attached to somebody. They're burdened with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it were him himself, he would acknowledge you.
Well, when I met him, when I saw him in front of the supermarket, he recognized me. But on the way back, he didn't know I was behind him.
Well, considering you guys shop the same market, I shop at the same markets, and the people there remember me, so they acknowledge when I walk in the door. But they may not acknowledge when I walk out.
Yeah. Oh, and
so it's very similar. You become a familiar face to him. So it's like, oh, there's that person. But if he didn't acknowledge you walking down the road, I feel like my heart tells me it's something attached to him.
Right. Okay. Now, there was one crazy occasion too. This happened just one time, even though I did the same kind of thing more than a few times. But there was this one time I decided to go to another supermarket because I didn't want to see him, and he was there. Crazy, isn't it?
See, that is something telling you either you're supposed to talk to that person or there's something that you need to know about that person.
Maybe.
That's the way I've always interpreted when I run into people like that. It's like sometimes it'll be like I see, and it won't be the same person, but I see that facial structure on a person. And then I run into that person, and it's been that I needed to talk to that person. It's like their energy carried me there. Oh, I didn't tell you a couple nights ago. So what is it? Premonitions.
Okay.
And a couple months ago, I don't dream often at all. And I had a dream that my housemate, he doesn't talk to his kids. I've never met his kids. He hasn't talked to them in 4 years. Their mom turned them against him. And he had broke down and was upset about it one night. We were drinking. And I went to bed. The next morning, I woke up, and it was from a dream of his kids getting a hold of him. And it just so happened that he got up and he's like, I think I'm going to find a way to get a hold of them. I said, you may not have to do that. I said, it's weird, but I have a feeling they're about to reach out to you. I said, I don't know why I'm saying this. I said, I don't dream, and I especially don't dream about other people I know in real life or what's going on in their life, but I saw your kids coming to your door and stepping inside your home. And I had forgotten that a lot of times when you're interpreting a dream, if you see a female, it means a male is coming. And if you see a male, it means a female is coming. In my dream, it was his daughter. 3 weeks ago, his son set it up to meet him at the beach, had mutual friends get him there, and he surprised him and walked in the door.
Wow.
I was like, what? He come back, he's like, you won't believe this. I like, your kid walked through the door. He's like, yeah. I said, I had that dream, and it was his son. It wasn't his daughter, but it was his son. And that they had been planning it for several months, which means when my dream happened.
Yeah, right. Wow. So you sensed that somehow.
I used to have my third eye opened really good when I was younger, and then I went through a lot of trauma, and it closed it off because it's a way to protect yourself. You don't allow other things to come in. But as I've gotten away from that, it's weird. Things have happened.
Yeah.
That are, to other people, they would be unexplainable. To me, I know what it is. I experienced it younger, but it's really weird to see it coming back.
Okay. Wow. But
I've never had a preemptive dream though.
Can you explain how you closed your third eye?
Trauma closes it.
Okay.
I didn't close it.
All right.
Trauma closes it. And it's a way of, so your third eye is your full spiritual being. It is you yourself as, to me, this is how I interpret it, whether it's the way it's actually, the way I interpret it is your third eye is your connection to the earth and
Mm.
to souls.
Mhm.
When it's open, you're able to access other souls
Mhm.
and other ways to communicate.
Yeah.
But when it's open, you also are able to allow what comes in and what doesn't. But if you're put in a situation where it can harm you more so, it closes itself off to protect you spiritually.
Mhm.
At least that's how I feel it was for me.
Mm.
Because I've noticed, like, when I'm in safe spaces, I get glimpses. I've been able to see spirits, feel them, hear
Mhm.
them.
Mhm.
Which is weird because I've had people laugh at me until we actually had a medium, a real medium come in.
Mhm.
And they traveled because they told us where to look from a whole nother state without ever being, this before video chat come on.
Right. Okay. Mm.
And they're like, you need to go here, here, and here. And we would find stuff that we never knew was there.
Mm.
And I said, well, can you come to the studio so I can tell you what's going on?
Mhm.
Because I want to say it without telling everybody.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because that place stayed hot all the time except for where I was.
Mhm.
And come to find out it was because, and I could feel people like almost hovering and breathing down my neck like, hey, I'm here,
Oh.
like that. And the medium came in, and come find out he pulled up all the history later.
Mhm.
He came off his flight, came to the studio, everything. We didn't tell him where it was. We took him blindly. And it was Civil War spirits
Okay.
left in that room.
Mm.
And they were trying to attach to be let go.
Mm.
And he said, she actually sees them. And I was like, what? No. I can feel it. It's an energy thing because I have such a open energy.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Very interesting. And yeah, I understand that you don't want to feel it. Yeah, if you
Well, I
don't
don't want
know,
them to.
if you don't know, you can ignore them, right? Mm-hmm.
There are times I can't ignore them.
Yeah, well,
Like
I understand.
I know you understand that because you have it.
Yeah. But I don't see other entities. I feel and see them only when they want to show themselves to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when their feelings are so strong, then I finally feel, and especially when they want me to understand them or something. But otherwise, no. So I haven't seen a real ghost for about more than 30 years now. Maybe just one time. I was thinking about a ghost. Just one time I saw a shadow figure in this apartment. I think it was last year. It was too obvious. Yeah. But that was the only time I think when I saw a ghost or something like that. After 1990. Yeah. Up until then, I think I told you I lived in a haunted house.
Yeah.
So those days, oh my God, I saw too many ghosts. Yeah. Too many of them.
When I was married, my ex-husband, they had a ghost in their house, and it was a woman, and she had it for him.
Right.
She did not like me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the most vocal and time I've ever heard a ghost scream.
Mm-hmm.
And it was weird because she didn't scream at me, but I felt her presence so much so that, you know, you've heard of people having sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've never ever experienced it, but he come into the bed, laid down in the bed, and he was one of those, within a minute, he's snoring. And I was always one, I tried to go to sleep before him, but didn't get to that night. And as soon as I laid my head down, I heard something run down our stairs, and the air got really heavy. I was like, this is not good. It's the woman in white. And everybody saw her, and they said she looks just like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because several times they thought I walked in and looked in on them, and then they'd hear me upstairs, and they're like, that's not Candy. But all of a sudden, I heard her come into the room, and I couldn't move. I couldn't look over. All I could do was blink my eyes and try and, I tried to call out my husband's name at the time. And next I know, it was like somebody took a megaphone, and all you heard her say was, you did not say goodnight, as loud as she could.
Wow. And you were the only one who heard it.
Yeah. He did not hear anything. And to this day, everybody's like, oh, well, you must have fallen asleep a little bit. I'm like, no. I know that feeling. I even went to his mom when I stayed there before we got married. At the same time every night. They lived in a 2-story house. Same time every night. I could hear her snoring. I could hear the other roommate snoring that stayed there. And all of a sudden it sounded like somebody walking the hall, because you could walk to the foyer to go down the stairs to go out the door, but you could walk out there, go through the dining room into the kitchen, and then go down a hall. So it was like you could do a circle. And my bedroom was underneath the dining room. And about 3:00, you'd hear somebody, it's like they had heavy boots on.
Oh, right.
Walking. And it boggled me for about 2 weeks, and I finally went to his mom, and I said, do you ever hear anything at night? She goes, what do you mean? I said, about 3:00, it sounds like somebody with heavy boots doing laps upstairs. She goes, that's my husband. I said, okay, explain. She said he had a favorite pair of boots, and he worked for NASA. He actually died from stress with NASA due to the Challenger blowing up. And she said about 3:00 every morning, when he couldn't sleep, he'd always wake up at that time, put on his boots, and they were like a special made army boot. And he'd walk the hall to relieve stress.
Right.
I told her, I said, well, he's still walking the damn hall because I can't sleep. And she thought it was interesting because I never knew anything about him at the time. I was just there to care for her as a nurse.
Okay. Wow. Well, by the way, I just suddenly remember that I felt something strange in my apartment. And here on this table here, I actually have a little bowl of salt. I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It purifies the energy and the air and everything here, right? And after I put this, little bowl of salt, I don't feel anything strange now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't see them, but I do feel them.
I have a mirror that's haunted.
Mirror. Oh my God, it sounds scary. Mirrors are always scary.
It's an old antique vanity mirror. And I had got it at a yard sale because I needed a mirror. And I always keep pictures to keep it fully
right.
Kind of covered. So that, and in Native American culture, we didn't want our photos taken. We didn't really like mirrors because we believed that it could trap our soul or take it.
Yeah.
And that's why mirrors can do that. It's a reflection, but you don't know what the other reflection is. Truly, is it your good side or your bad side? It's the two wolves story. Which side do you feed more? And whatever's in there, I keep a dream catcher over it. It stays there, but it's a woman. I watched her walk completely in front of me, but she didn't look at me, so it's not like she acknowledges. It's almost, to me, when you see stuff like that, it's like a record player playing over.
Okay.
So she didn't acknowledge it, but I've seen her in that mirror, and it's weird. And when you see them, it's so powerful. I tear up because their energy is overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been scared of mirrors. So I have 3 mirrors here, one in the bathroom, and I can't do anything about it. So it's just staying there. But one that can be held in your hand, little one, and the other one is a little bit bigger, like this big. So when I store them, for this one, a little bit bigger one, I usually put a cloth on it, Yep, because I'm scared of it, scared of mirrors. And then for the one smaller one that you can hold in your hand, I usually put the mirror part down in the drawer. Yeah. I don't want them to reflect anything.
I'm not scared of them. I use dream catchers, or I partially cover them. So that way they're not fully open.
Yeah.
But I know it's weird because recently I moved it into the closet, and where I had it, something happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So and I don't feel any bad energy in here. So I don't know if it was just something acknowledging. But where I have my record player, I keep it stable. It's on a thing against the wall. And I was sitting on my bed, so I'm 2 good humans away from it. That whole shelf, while I was sitting here taking a break from cleaning, I decided, I'll just listen to some music, sit down for a bit on my bed, fold laundry, whatnot. That whole shelf came away from the wall and hit it.
Hello, Davis. Davicini?
Debbie's Cindy.
Davicini. Probably a scammer.
Yeah,
It's
it's weird.
almost, it's past 1:30 a.m., so I'm gonna end YouTube live. I'll keep going with Bigo. Yeah. There's no one. There's one person who keeps watching me, and this person creeps me out.